what you can expect from this video is me starting out explaining how bad yesterday was. It was good in a sense because we accomplished a lot, but it was really painful. Today we are still suffering from exhaustion, so it may start out kind of bombastic, but it will end up soothing and calm. And I want to invite you as a friend to just share this time with me. Hopefully you'll enjoy it, so just get you a cup of something, and hopefully you'll enjoy this video as you're relaxing as well, because we're just having to regroup from the pain of yesterday. Today is a regroup day. It is a day for me to pull my senses together, and the reason is because yesterday was hellacious. And I'm going to show you some quick clips of what went on yesterday, because it was a very difficult day. So we had to go to Las Cruces to Jamie's endocrinologist, and that was like an hour and a half both ways, so around 3 hours of driving. The air conditioning in the truck is not working properly, and it makes the truck overheat, so we couldn't use it. It was 99 degrees, and we had to keep the windows down, of course, and it was just hot air blowing. We managed to get there. We had a really good session with the endocrinologist. He gave us a lot of good information, and I feel like I really, for the first time, know what I'm doing as far as caring for Jamie's diabetes. So this was all good. It was worth the suffering, but it was a lot of suffering. So we all came home with heat exhaustion. We tried to stop and eat at a restaurant, and it was a Mexican restaurant. The food was very, very good. It's Si Senor's in Las Cruces. But the sound, the acoustics, I want to say, because it was really weird, but the acoustics in this place, because it looked like it was probably an adobe building or something, but it was so loud. And Joseph, who hardly ever pays any attention to things, he takes discomfort very well. He actually got in the car and he said, "Boy, that was intense." And I had to laugh to myself, because that's just not something he does. He just is a silent sufferer most all of the time. But we ended up getting boxes to put our food in and leaving, because it was just, we felt like our ears were going to bleed. We also had to stop at random stores. We went to Target, we went to Walmart, we went to Walgreens, looking for the patches to go over Jamie's continuous glucose monitor. We ended up finding some. They were the wrong kind, but I was able to use them anyway. But I had to use like 2 for 1 to get his monitor attached. We had to sleep. We got up and tried to eat the leftover food, but by then, you know, we got taco salad and it was kind of like mushy. It wasn't good. And Jamie ended up finding a hair in his, and it was just so it's like one of those days you just want to wipe from your memory, actually. But I am going to show some clips, and I'm sorry for the sound because a lot of it is really loud. But like I said, stick around, friend to friend. Okay, everybody, finally, we are on the road, 99 degrees.
That's the real feeling.
And it's hot, and it's desert, and we are heading out for nearly a 2-hour drive to the endocrinologist for Jamie. So, and I'm going to pick up some of the scenery so you can see I'm squinting in the sun, and we are at a little store on our way to Las Cruces. There's our Mexican restaurant. Anyway, I went to the doctor this morning, a little health update, and my body, my red blood cells, she's wanting to send me to a hematologist because my body keeps creating this part of your red blood cells or whatever that is linked to like infection, but it's also caused from a lack of oxygen. And so I did some research on it, and come to find out it's the 4,000 feet elevation above sea level and the lack of oxygen that's actually causing it. And it's really hard to breathe, folks. It's really hard to breathe, and out in this heat it's just awful. But Jamie stopped to get us something to drink and to get us get him some sunscreen because his little white skin is burning in the sun. Say hi, Joe. So that's Joe in the back seat. So we just came from a Mexican restaurant, and it's Si Senor in Las Cruces. The food was lovely. The acoustics were painful. This place was so loud that we ended up asking for boxes, and it wasn't like music or anything. It was like everybody that was talking their voice was echoing or something. It was like it had an echo, and it was just like deafening. And we felt like our ears were bleeding by the time we left. We did get a sample continuous glucose monitor for Jamie at the doctor's, and we're at Walgreens, and he's going to go in and see if he can find the little patches that go over top of it. And then we'll be on our way home, and it will be a good deal. We have to come back again in 2 weeks, but we learned a lot about how we're not properly administering insulin, things that we had never really been taught. So it was worth it. And we're gonna go home. We're gonna rest. Jamie's got to get blood work next week, and then the doctor's hoping to get him an insulin pump. So it's all a work in progress. We just get this all fixed. And Josie, you don't ever see Joe on camera hardly because he's always doing his own thing, but yeah, there he is. That's my son. So anyhow, yep, on our way home. The sun is still really bright, and it's still really hot, and we still don't have air conditioning. Hot, miserable. They didn't have the CGM patches at Walmart in stock. They didn't have them at Walgreens. Now we're at Target because we have one chance to get this thing put in right and it work, and it has to have a patch to protect it. So my misery level is rising, and I just want to go home, and Jamie wants to go walk around Hobby Lobby, and I don't know what to do. But I'm about to surrender myself to whatever he wants because I'm just too tired. Well, so far the ambience has been the roar of air conditioning and fans, and all these dark circles under my eyes is oxygen deprivation. So far the day has been editing this video, cooking, taking care of Jamie's insulin, trying to keep the house cool, but I'm getting ready to go get a bath and do some personal care and see if I can't make the rest of the afternoon really, really peaceful and comforting. So stick around, we get to see little clips of what I'm going to do this evening.
Desert floors cracking like a whip against the boot. Just searching for a shadow where the tumbleweeds take root. My horse is huffing heavy, head hung low against the glare. There ain't no mercy coming from that furnace in the air. Well, the sun is a hammer on a rusted iron sky, chasing ghosts of cowboys where the thirsty river's dry. Sweat stinging like a secret, lungs burning in the gale. Just a man against the mesa on a long and lonely trail. Stories whispered round the campfire's dying spark, the riders who rode harder when the lights surrendered dark. But here in July's fury, every mile is carved in stone. A cowboy's just a shadow that the heat claims for its own. Copper horizon is a promise made of lies, just shimmering and shifting right before my squinting eyes. If I reach the Rio Grande, I'll trade my spurs for sleep before the sun remembers all the promises I couldn't keep. Mama planted the bean row straight, Pawpaw showed me trapping bait, can in the jar, here it's sealed. Lay up food for the winter lean, when the creek runs icy cold and mean. Hands get rough but minds stay keen, we keep working through the grief. If the roads wash out and the river floods, if the shells run bare, we don't break and run. From hog to ham, from corn to meal, what we learn from home gives grit and steel. We got grit, we got grace in our hands and in our blood. We got grit, we got grace, and always don't give up. Mama and Papa still live in me. We got grit, we got grace, we can make it on our own. Garden rolls and fishing lines, cooking beans with fat back porch, hunting deer and picking greens, singing songs on the old back porch, building hickory cane chairs, patch a roof and hand-hewn plank, make it last through the years. If the wind gets hard, we lean straight in. If the nights get long and the cold hits hard, the fires burn high and the coffee is black, the food is hearty, ain't a thing we lack. We got grit, we got grace in our hands and in our blood. We got grit, we got grace, and always don't give up. Mama and Papa still live in me. We got grit, we got grace, we can make it on our own. Let the hard times come, let them test our will. We'll bend like Cain, but we won't bow down. With a pocket full of seed and a prayer at dusk, what was good enough then is good enough for us. We got grit, we got grace in our hands and in our blood. We got grit, we got grace, and always don't give up. Mama and Papa still live in me. We got grit, we got grace, we can make it on our own. I loved you hard and long, like the fields love rain. I held your name like gold, even after all the change. I knew the shape of us before it came apart, and what I held was true. Even now it burns my heart. I saw you turn to smoke right in my hands. I wanted to stay, but I could not stay. You never really left my heart as I walked away from pain. The love I held will forever play in my heart again. There is still so much to miss, and I feel it every night. What I loved was real, though you slipped out of sight. Now the porch light shakes in the same old wind. Your shadow lives in places I still walk back in. I miss the laugh, the touch, the promise in your eyes. Not the breaking at the end, just the truth I had to find. I left because it hurt too much to stay. Loneliness broke me in such a painful way. Never really left my heart as I walked away from pain. The love I held will forever play in my heart again. There is still so much to miss, and I feel it every night. What I loved was real, though you slipped out of sight. Baby, love can leave a bruise and still not leave it all.
So, if y'all have been with me from the beginning of this video, you have spent just about the entire day. There was things I didn't get in because we got a grocery haul from Walmart and I recorded that, but I'm going to have to do it on another day. And I did some more cleaning. But after I did my regroup, I did a whole heck of a lot of work. And I'm kind of tired, but I'm still going to fix dinner. And we are having tortellini spaghetti. So, the boys haven't had that for a while and they like that. So, I'm going to get up here and I'm going to put some hamburger on the fry. And I'm going to call it a day because I'm about done. So I appreciate y'all staying with me all day, and I'm a little tired and maybe you are too, but it's about time to rest. So I'm going to say goodbye for now. I'll see you later.